Alrighty. Um, so, as you can tell, I am back, your host with the most. Not really, but that's always fun to say. Um, Here back to do a gaming video. I'm gonna start a new one. As you can tell, if you can tell by the writing, it's Crimes and Punishment Sherlock Holmes. Um, I'm gonna start a new game. Like I said before, I started one just to see what it was like. Um, so yeah, so we're gonna do this video. I'm gonna turn off that light so you don't see the reflection. But I'm gonna also do some ranting while I play. So here we go. I'm gonna do that fucking reflection. Yeah, I'm sorry about walking back and forth. So let's just try it. Alright. Yeah! I'll turn this light back on. Another one. Alrighty, so all's good. And let's have some fun. But this rant that I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't see me, you can hear me, so hopefully that's good enough. It is actually about cell phones and the companies that make the cell phones. Like Apple, Samsung, and all that crap. Right now, like I said, I have Galaxy S5 from Samsung. I'm sorry you can't see me, but hopefully you can hear me and everything's good. But my Galaxy S5, it has updates. It doesn't for like Facebook and all that crap. And apps you use. If you have too many apps, I'll be back. Totally soon. Huh? See, I counted 6. Holy shit. And we're at Holmes again. Yeah, I'm gonna keep turning it up so I can hear it.
Stop, Holmes! Is that you, Watson? Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
You can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. Gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should have Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
So you're Holmes, obviously. Winston, Wilson, whatever.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
I'm gonna walk around so you guys see what's around here.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson
What's
and
on?
I will take care of the mess you've made here.
That's Miss Hudson.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Nice old lady. I don't know.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can... This is where I keep my post.
His post. So we walked around this part. We're gonna go get change. We can do makeup. Lock, lock. And do the casual shoot. We need to get dress go. This is makeup. You can't use it right now because we don't have nothing. What else is around this room? Nothing. So we're gonna go to the. That said something. Maybe I was just seeing things. We're gonna go to the investigation. Woodman's Lake. These are our tasks. Evidence is just, well, profile the victim.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
There's a few things we can do on our way.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
We have nothing to compare them to right now, so they're just quite large footprints. Continue, just do the best scan. I know we can't go anywhere right now.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
So well maintained garden. So we gotta be Holmes here, right? Follow the path. For no reason but to follow it.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce
I haven't
you
finished
to
this
Sherlock
case
Holmes.
yet. That's the first case you work.
No doubt.
But
you've
I
heard
think when I was doing it by myself,
The cabin, Mr. Holmes.
before I did the recordings,
My condolences.
is I think she is the one, or she is responsible for her husband's death. So we just found some stuff, right?
Can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. It was around 10 o'clock I dared to glance in through the door and...
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
See, that I doubt.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, how do you know about that?
I forget what one it is. Damn it! So yeah, my bad.
You have indeed suffered.
Yes.
He was
I'll
different,
skip this.
wasn't he, when you first met him upon
I
your
can.
return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, how do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
But I really do think she had something to do with her husband's death. Just because she said, well, he maintains a garden, but the gardening clubs are female. So yeah, I doubt that he was a gardener. But I could be wrong. As usual.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Alright. We can go walk around the back here though real quick. Let's see if I can see there. So, yeah. There's a body. Really can't see in there that well. But I just saw something right there. Oh yeah. Anyways. It wasn't the garden. I just realized I saw something. I thought I saw something here. Dealt with this tree. Could be wrong. I think I am. I just... apparently I'm wrong. The door is locked.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
And we have to go like this.
These scratches are fresh.
So as you can tell, you gotta let the computer zoom in, even though you're already on it.
You're right.
Someone
Someone
goes to
tried to
door,
force
look,
open the
scratches!
I swear these
Just
scratches
somewhat
were
really.
here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
So we're gonna now go inside, hopefully.
What a terrible way to die.
Ironically to that.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Map?
Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map.
As you can tell by a big whale on it.
The ship's
logs.
logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Down there.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
I didn't want that right now. That's flipped up, fucked up thing.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Down the tail.
Rum. A sailor's drink. Someone drank from this glass recently. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
It's funny, if you look, there's two.
Someone drank from this.
Back them out.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
And rotate. With the flap. Echo!
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
If you cannot tell, it's going to be a boat.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Time to examine the body.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Bum, bum, bum. Blood.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Open the notebook.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
I think I already know. Well, we'll do this. So I just saw there an
Someone
ambush.
was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Who's? So we know, guy's pretty tall, well, size 8 foot. Before we can talk to the inspector, we'll examine our footprints again. They use carrier's boots because, well, they're footprints, right? Makes sense.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Bah, bah, bah. So it wasn't his feet. Talk to Inspector Assad.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Time to move around to the back of the house. Da, 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 da.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Alright, so now we go to the. But anyways, like I was saying about my Samsung, there's apps on the phone that I don't use. I can't get rid of because it came with the friggin' phone. The only apps you can get rid of on fucking most phones are the ones you install yourself. So if you're not using the apps that are already installed, you're screwed because you can't get rid of them. So if you have updates, you're screwed. How nice. So yeah, time to be quiet. Sorry about the noise of the dishwasher while I'm doing dishes. So.
Shh. Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
in light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fella. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Let's see what else. So, I forget where it's supposed to go. So let's go to the yard. I think you might have to install this.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Thank you. How nice of you. Evidence. There we go. Ba, ba, ba.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Son of a bitch. Damn. I hate when shit falls apart on me. I don't know why it fell apart.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Handkerchief.
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N. Dawson. And partner, 1883.
And partner. That means we skipped the friend.
To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
All
The
right.
notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something. But what?
I know. When we're done that, we're gonna go to investigate interrogation. So we're gonna examine this guy. Yeah, what else am I missing? I forget. I'm missing something here. So we got all that.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
You believe he's innocent? I don't. But I'm going to end this one right here for now. Before I do, let's go. Covering up. Okay. Go back to clues. That's the next thing we gotta do.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Boots. I'm looking. Someone I know has. Oh, be quiet. Damn it. Gonna go to Baker Street. I'm trying to fix my pipe too. There's Watson, but before we do, Bug Watson, look for Dawson, right?
That is not the one I need.
Oh.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Watson!
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before, on the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
We are going to go here first. I will be back. You want to fix my bracelet of mine. Hopefully I can fix it for good, because it's broken a few times. But, okay, well, we're here. We're going to go run. Out. Run. Grab a harpoon.
That should do it.
We're going to go to the butcher. Yeah, I'm still working on my thing. Let's continue. Where am I live? I lost a lid. I'm hoping this fucking Gorilla Glue stuff I bought actually works.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Yeah.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most fun. Holmes, you should...
Holmes, you should try better.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance of 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
No, let's see if there's anything in here we can look at. I totally forgot to do this last time. I don't think there is. That harpoon. Yeah, nothing you can look at. We're gonna go to Scotland Yard. That tells me, Billy. We are gonna go to see that kid again.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I thought that was, what's his face? Strong.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan. The West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
So as you can, we can't go examine the ship log now. I'm gonna take a break here. Bop, 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 bop. Like I said, I'm pausing it. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one here. I will continue. I'm just doing this for time wise. So yeah, until then, enjoy. If you stumble upon this video, you like it, hit that like button. And you're new to my site, become a subscriber. Check out the other videos. Watch and whatever. Hit that like button if you like the videos, please. And feel free, leave comments.